Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to have all of you here. I'm pleased to introduce you to the subject of ganotherapy. Ganotherapy is a therapeutic method based on the use of medicinal properties of mushrooms such as Ganoderma lucidum, cordyceps, lion's mane, or Foria. Mushrooms have been known and used with great effectiveness in traditional Eastern medicine for several thousand years. As a Chinese medicine therapist, I recommend ganotherapy for various health problems, from prevention to serious health problems like cancer. I recommend ganotherapy because it turned out to be most effective and bringing the best health results among all methods I use. The concept of ganotherapy that I'm going to present to you is based on the knowledge and experience of Dr. Lim, who in turn took his knowledge from his ancestors. Dr. Lim is the founder of the TOXIN company, a world leader in the cultivation and production of medical mushrooms such as Ganoderma lucidum. For his activities, Dr. Lim received many prestigious awards. He was also honored with the title of nobility. I will now pass on ganotherapy as Dr. Lim passes it on. Ganotherapy is a line of thoughts that explain how Ganoderma supports human body to overcome its own health problems. Ganoderma is classified as a functional food, that is, food that, in addition to its basic nutritional function, also has medicinal properties. Ganoderma is a mushroom, and it's like any other natural food, but rich in nutrients. It is a supplement that helps to support the body in a holistic way to maintain health and wellness through preventive methods. In contrast to this, conventional medicine is based on a segmental approach, using drugs to treat and correct health problems. If these two approaches were combined, if academic and natural medicine would support and complement each other, the patient would benefit the most. The more that both academic and natural medicine are consistent with the fact that to attain optimal health, the four pillars need to be observed. These pillars are a positive mental attitude, healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, and supplementation. Failing any of these areas will cause the body to have too much toxin and be out of balance. Toxin and imbalance of the body are the result of various internal and external factors like polluted water, polluted air, chemicals, food additives, unhealthy, high pressure and fast modern lifestyle, stress, free radicals, drugs, and so on. Toxin and imbalance are also the result of unhealthy eating habits. Bad eating habits will cause accumulation of toxins, creating health problems for the body. We tend to overeat. In Eastern medicine. It is recommended to leave the table without having eaten your fill. It is important so that there would be free space in the stomach so that digestion could proceed properly. It's like with the washing machine drum. When we put too much on it, it just won't wash out well. We also tend to reach for food without feeling hungry. We eat when we are bored, and this much disturbs digestion. Everyone has surely noticed that when we are really hungry, just bread and butter taste like a delicacy. We often eat in a hurry on the run. We swallow large bites without chewing thoroughly. In Eastern medicine, it is recommended that the poorer the quality of the food is, the more thoroughly it should be chewed. It's recommended to chew on 20 or even 30 times every bite before it is swallowed. It is not without significance that our diets include too much cooked food, too little fresh green vegetables, and too much acidifying food. And when the body is filled up with toxins, so they start to pour out, then symptoms start to appear. We suffer then from various types of infections, degenerations, inflammations, allergies, or chronic diseases. The task of Ganotherapy is not just to remove these undoubtedly burdensome symptoms as to empty this barrel of toxins. When toxins accumulate in your body, it has its own defense system to overcome this through three phases: the discharge phase, the put-aside phase, and the tumor developing phase. The first level of defense, or the discharge phase, the toxins will be discharged from the body as sweat, urine, phlegm, and stool. If the body fails to remove all the toxins, it passes to the second level of defense. Toxins will be crystallized or combined with inert materials to form cholesterol and fat. Toxins will also be crystallized into uric acid and uric and cholesterol stones. That is why so many people become overweight and obese and suffer from high cholesterol and joint pains. And this is where the second level of defense takes its place, or what we call the put-aside phase. Toxins that cannot be discharged from the body after a long period of time will develop into health problems such as tumor. This is the third level of defense, where the tumor developing phase occurs. To prevent all these problems from happening, and knowing there are two main causes of health problems which arise from toxin and imbalance of the body, DXN introduces two main products. RG are free manifold spores and fruit body of Ganoderma lucidum. They act as a detox, cleanse the body by providing the necessary support. GL in turn is obtained from an 18-day-old mycelium. There is a much higher concentration of nutrients here. GL contains 4 times more polysaccharides and organic germanium than RG. In addition, there are triterpenes, adenosine, This concentration of nutrients ensures proper nutrition of cells, strengthening the entire body and the immune system. With use, the balance in the body is gradually restored. Ganotherapy is based on 4 observation theories that explain how Ganoderma supports human body to overcome its own health problems. Generally, all health problems arise from 2 main causes: toxins and imbalance. This is the first observation theory of Ganoderma. The second observation theory states that Ganoderma supports the body and the body takes care of its own health problems. Ganoderma never acts on health problems. It is the body that does so with the support of Ganoderma. We only provide nutrients from which the body will build what it needs most at a given moment. For example, hormones. But Ganotherapy is not a method that interferes with any system in the body. The third observation theory helps to explain about ailment reflections after taking Ganoderma. It is not Ganoderma that causes the ailment reflections, but the body itself trying to discharge the toxin in the process of balancing. As Ganoderma initiates the purification and detoxification process during the initial period of supplementation with Ganoderma, reactions such as eye redness, dry, itchy skin, intense smell of sweat or urine may occur. These reactions are related to the detoxification process and are resolved after the process has been completed, like the wound that stops itching when it's healed. It has been observed that Ganoderma works on the human body with or without awareness. The third observation states that Ganoderma does not cause symptoms. It's our body that communicates with us through symptoms. It's just like the indicator light in the car. The symptoms indicate problems inside the body. For example, dry skin informs about the weakening of kidneys and lungs. The fourth observation states that the dose does not depend on the disease, but on the condition of the body. When it comes to prevention, gentle support of the body in its normal daily functioning, it is recommended for the first week of consumption to take 1 pair of RG and GL a day and proceed up to 6 pairs on the 4th week. Serious cases, and these include cancer, and because we have a race against the clock, it is recommended to take very high doses, even up to 30 pairs a day. It is very important to maintain the balance between alkaline and acidifying food. Human body needs a proper combination of 4 parts of alkaline food to 1 part of acidic food for optimal health. Modern eating habits are the opposite. We tend to take more meat and soft drinks rather than fresh vegetables, fruits, and grains. Therefore, we need alkaline food supplements to neutralize our body acidity. TXN has a wide range of alkaline products like RG, GL, Spicati, spirulina, linseed coffee, morinzi for this purpose. Many people with diabetes do not realize that the root cause of their problem is the food that they eat. Diabetes problem is caused by pancreas problem, which is caused by digestive problem, which in turn is caused by food problem, which is the result of lack of enzymes. So diabetes is not a problem, the food is the problem. Most of the food that we eat is cooked food. Cooking destroys most of the enzymes, which results in the pancreas having to work extra time and extra hard. If the pancreas is forced to work extra time for over a long period of time, it will sooner or later be out of balance, which gives rise to diabetes. Since cooking kills most enzymes and it's not likely for us to consume raw foods such as salad during every meal, so this is why DXN provides you with enzyme products like RG, GL, spirulina, morinzyme, and quercetin. The green theory is about blood. Red blood cells can only last 120 days, and that is why our body has to produce red blood cells every day. To produce red blood cells, the body needs two raw materials, iron and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll can only be found in green vegetables. Do you eat sufficient vegetables every day? Is your food green for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Most likely not. So what happens? Because we don't get all the nutrients with our diet, we need to produce new fresh blood. Our body has to recycle red blood cells. The recycling process involves the spleen, liver, and kidneys, and it's a very complicated process. If this will be allowed to happen for a long period of time, these organs will fail and give rise to serious health problems. To avoid this from happening, DXN offers you the best green food called spirulina. It is a green-blue alga which was recognized by the World Health Organization as the best food of the 21st century. It is food that astronauts take with them on space expeditions because it is small and is the richest source of nutrients such as protein, amino acids, carbohydrates, trace elements, macroelements, vitamins, fatty acids, among others, gamma-linolenic acid, which is also contained in breast milk. So spirulina can be given to small children. Anyway, at the World Health Organization summit in Geneva, in Switzerland, spirulina was recognized as a safe food that can be given to children without any side effects. In addition, there are phytonutrients such as chlorophyll, which is sometimes called green blood, because the molecule of chlorophyll and hemoglobin differs only in one element. When we replace magnesium from chlorophyll with iron, and we will get a molecule of hemoglobin. Therefore, it is worth supporting blood production by taking spirulina. Products such as spirulina, Ganoderma, or black coffee can also be used externally in the form of cleansing masks for the face as well as for the whole body. The skin is a very important area in the body, thanks to which the body cleanses itself and protects it from negative influences from the outside. Skin is the layer that separates that what is inside from that what is outside. The skin is excessively often exposed to many negative factors such as radiation, toxins, chemicals, free radicals, stress. If we want to take care of beauty, we will achieve the best results using Ganotherapy both from the inside and the outside, because when the all internal organs work harmoniously, it will be seen as glowing eyes, healthy, shiny, radiant skin. Products Ganoderma or toothpaste with the addition of Ganoderma can also be used in emergency situations such as wounds, abrasions, bruises, hives, burns, and insect bites. Ganoderma and spirulina are the basic Ganotherapy. Together, they provide more than 700 nutrients, so it is a very solid support for the body in its normal daily functioning. The Ganoderma is often called the hope of medicine. It is in the first place on the list of plants with the most therapeutic healing effect. Medicinal mushrooms are perfect where medicine is often helpless, such as pain treatment or cancer. Since DXN products are natural health products, they are suitable for all categories of people. DXN products can be used by pregnant women for greater physical strength, mental peace, proper nutrition, hormonal balance for safe term of pregnancy and birth of a healthy, intelligent child. Children for proper brain development, proper general physical development, for better results in school, sports, for a strong immune system, proper nutrition, physical strength. Teenager for better concentration, better coping with stress, for a higher level of energy, hormonal balance, healthy skin, hair, also allergies, obesity, and overweight. These are the problems that more and more often affect this age group. So Ganoderma is also great here. Couples for health, vigor, greater vitality and sexual performance, disorders of fertility, impotence, seniors to complement other treatment methods for health, energy, well-being, peace of mind, resistance to disease, sick people to strengthen the immune system, improve the quality of life, and accelerate the recovery process. As we can see, the ENZYME product can be used by everyone. We could say from womb to tomb. Ganoderma has a holistic effect on the body and acts at the cellular level and protects against disorders and diseases, provides healthy current vitality, lowers stress levels, delays the aging process, and prolongs life. Supports other forms of treatment and does not interact. Ganoderma increases the body's response to chemotherapy and radiotherapy, improves the quality of life of patients affected by cancer, especially in the advanced stages of cancer development. Ganoderma reduces the negative effects of drugs, for example, painkillers or antihypertensive drugs. It also reduces the negative effects of chemotherapy or radiotherapy, such as loss of appetite, hair loss, mood depression. It also reduces the pain that accompanies cancer. And what is important, Ganotherapy does not require restrictive diets. There are no negative consequences for missing a dose. Using very high doses is not harmful in any way. Ganoderma has no side effects and is not addictive. Ganotherapy can be used not only by sick people, but also, or maybe we should say, above all, healthy people, so that to keep them healthy. Because Ganotherapy and natural medicine in general, it is primarily a prevention. When the problem is in the body, has not yet developed at the physical level in the form of a specific disease, then we can do the most with least expenditure of time, effort, resources, and the least discomfort. Prevention has always been, is, and will be the best form of healthcare. Ganoderma acts on the body in 5 stages. In the first stage, Ganoderma reaches all cells and tissues of the body, reviews, scans, detects disorders, and here symptoms can appear. We use symptoms to diagnose problems inside the body. If there are red watery eyes, so this is an indication of a liver weakness. In the second stage, unnecessary metabolic products are removed. Excess of uric acid, cholesterol, fat, calcium, and sugar. And here in this stage, symptoms can also appear. Redness of skin, eyes, eczema, excessive secretion of mucus, and phlegm. At the stage of regulation, the functions of cells, tissues, organs are controlled. Body functions are balanced and regulated. Sweat, urine, stool, or breath can have a strong odor. This is a physiological symptom and means that toxins are being removed from the body. Thus, metabolic process can be optimally when the body is released from toxins. If reactions are severe, it is recommended to reduce the dose by half until the symptoms become manageable, then return to normal dosing. This detoxification process is necessary for the immune system to start working properly and perform the functions that nature called it to do, instead of dealing with the cleaning all the time. Cleansing the body of toxins is the most important but also the most difficult task in today's world. Ganoderma precisely finds the source of problems and effectively removes troublesome symptoms. At the fourth stage, we observe the strengthening of the immune system, increasing physical strength and peace of mind. Damaged cells and tissues are rebuilt and repaired. Minerals, triterpenes, and others are provided. The period of time when we feel the improvement of health is always a very individual matter and depends on many factors such as the person's age, the disease he or she suffers from, for how long, what kind of treatment was given, and also on the systematic use of Ganotherapy. Some of us will feel improvement after a few weeks, still others will need a few months. What can be said is that by using Ganotherapy systematically for at least 12 months, an improvement in health will certainly be observed. Stage 5, regeneration. This is the ultimate goal of taking and using Ganotherapy. Cells are regenerated, free radicals are removed, the cell aging process is slowed down, and further tissue damage is prevented. The body functions are at an optimal level. Body gains strength, youthful appearance, and peace of mind, which I often compare to the surface of a lake that turns to be perfectly smooth when the wind comes down, so that there is not a single ripple on the lake. And that's what peace is all about. There may be various stressful situations around us, viruses, bacteria, but thanks to the fact that we have a strong inner core, inner balance, no one and nothing can disturb this inner balance and inner peace. And that's what I wish for all of us. Also encourage you to see how the TOXIN products help your body to maintain optimal health. So give them a try and feel the benefits of TOXIN products in a more natural way. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. And I also invite you to watch more videos.